Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this recording. All that being said, Scorpio, now onto your May 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, I got to say, in your reading, looking at it, you have 4 major arcana cards. 4. And they're pretty big ones. So I don't know what's going to go on for you in May, but you're starting off with a good card here, which is 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you emotionally. You could feel like full of contentment, happiness. It could be let the good times roll. You could be having a party, going to parties. Something you wanted to come true comes true. I feel like you're analyzing a lot of things in May. How you feel. And thinking about and focusing on what's undermining or underpinning confidence or lack of confidence, or not, like something, having trouble reaching a goal. Like you analyzing any one of those things comes up here for May. Some of you Scorpios are going to find you're going to start to climb the ladder of success. Maybe you're already on the ladder of success. You're just going to climb up more. If you're not really feeling like you've been on it yet, you're going to start climbing it. And bringing about a lot of change, happiness, and abundance, especially for your family. Even if you're not coupled with anyone, it could be the family you were raised in, or it could be your family you started. But there's going to be benefits here for family. You're going to get clued in about something. Some kind of insight. And maybe advice is going to come to you from somebody. Somebody's going to tell you something. I feel like it seems a little unexpected. It could be even in an email. Commonality, common ground, building common goals. That comes up here too. So that could be with a love partner or a close friend or a relative. So you could be building a business, a company, or if it's a romantic partner, building a relationship. If you get into a relationship with anybody right now, that's going to surprise people around you. It may even surprise you. And also developing strong bonds of friendship with someone comes up. So if you're like, I'm not with anybody, I'm not this could be a strong bond of friendship comes up. Healing old wounds, especially family wounds, like things that were difficult in your upbringing. And watching some things that are going to fall away in your life, especially bad people. And if it's not negative or people that you would have considered bad falling away, it could be if there's people you think that about out in the world that you think are negative or bad, you may start to see them fall away. And fall away doesn't necessarily mean die. In some cases it could, but in other cases it could be retiring, leaving, changing something drastic, like their career, but leaving comes up here strongly. So the next card you have here starts your major arcana cards, Scorpio, the moon. This is secrecy and deception in romance. It could be secrecy by itself, romance by itself. It could be your psychic ability and intuition is getting heightened and increasing. It can also mean something is an illusion that you're dealing with. You're going to feel compelled to move on with something, and take some kind of challenge. I wouldn't be surprised if you're like, I'm going to go in this career and move. I'm moving to a completely different place and I'm pursuing this, and it's like taking some big leap or chance or risk. But it could be another kind of move. I feel like you're finding, I don't understand this message. Principles being revealed that are shocking to you. Principles is a strange word to come up here. Like how you handle things is what my guides are saying are your principles. So maybe you're going to change your principles, or something that comes up that influences them, you're going to handle it in a different or surprising way. Anything that you wrote may need to be rewritten. If you wrote a script, a story, a magazine article, a newspaper article, do they even make them anymore? I know they make magazines. Yes, I know they make papers, but wow, the internet. Maybe online, writing for something online. I pick up Scorpios having to rewrite something. Could even be your will, or maybe you have like your power of attorney, who's power of attorney for you, who's the executor. I don't know. It could be anything. You may change that. I see some Scorpios seeing family members parting ways from each other. Now, I don't feel it's you. I feel you're watching like your sister and brother-in-law, or brother and sister-in-law split up, or you have a child that's in a relationship. You could see their relationship split up. It could be your parents, could be yours, but it feels more to me like you're watching it, you're witnessing it. Again, I keep getting taken aback, surprised. So you've got a lot of surprised energy in this moon card, which is weird because look at your next card. I mean, come on, you got the Tower. This is a fight, an argument, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship, an end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin, an end of an old regime, so a new regime can begin. It can be a spiritual awakening. It could be an enlightenment of like suddenly being aware of something. This could also be natural disasters happening to your home, or something like floods, fires. It can even be something like that. Yet you're going to find out some information that's mind-blowing. I feel like this is kind of swirling around the 15th, 16th, or 17th, or maybe the 18th of May, but really 15th, 16th come up the strongest. I do feel that there is a halt to a relationship, an abrupt end, just like I got in the moon card. But this seems more drastic. I feel it is the same relationship. But again, it's somebody very close to you for the Tower to be here, or it is you. I keep feeling like you're watching it. more than you're experiencing it, but it's a general reading, Scorpio, so it could be you. And people really reacting drastically. Like, you know, it's not funny. It is funny, but I've seen it happen. Literally, I've seen it. But not just on TV, like in real life. You know, when people break up and they open the window and they throw the spouses or significant others' clothes out in the lawn, and it's draped in trees and sitting on grass and whatever, or the driveway or whatever. I see somebody doing like nuttiness, like, "Wah!" Like they're really being mad. It's going to change a lot of things in the family that this occurs in. Now, if this is in your family, whether it's, like I said, your siblings, your parents, your kids, you, this is going to change a lot of things. I don't know that you're going to be happy about this outcome, but you have other good cards here. So your reading is confusing to me. You know, sometimes I'll put it this way. When something bad happens and you're like, it's the worst thing you ever heard, or you don't like what it is, it ends up later being a blessing and that it was the right thing that had happened. That happens a lot. Yeah, and it may take time for you to feel that way about it, but so if this makes you feel like you don't like it, it's very likely that it will be, like I said, a blessing for you. And for some of you, you could receive half-assed nutty information somewhere, and it could make you mad. So it's either one of those things. But for many of you, I feel like you're witnessing a breakup of a relationship, and it changes things, and I don't feel like you're going to be happy about it. But like I said, for many of you, I think you're watching it happen, but it still affects you. But look here, you got the Magician. This is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in your mind and in the ethers and in the spiritual plane around you, you can manifest it into physical reality, and you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. So it can also be trickster energy, but to me, it's usually a strong manifesting energy. Some of you are going to start to build a life together with someone new. This could be, you know, maybe you're breaking up with somebody and starting a new relationship with somebody else, new life with them. It's possible for some of you. And I feel like you're very much like, I'm going to live on my own terms. You may always be that way. That may not be just because of now. But I do pick that up for some of you Scorpios. Also, some things fall into place for you after waiting for, I feel like you've been waiting months for something. And now it's like you kind of cross over into this threshold of like, okay, things now are starting to happen for you. Even though these two cards may not feel great to you. You know, the moon, maybe. But I do feel that there's some of you Scorpios that are going to forgive somebody of something that they said or did to you. And I don't know which, like, you may have felt misunderstood by them also. Like that they weren't really getting your point of view, or not understanding your motive, or not understanding where you were coming from. And you could build a relationship back together with someone. Now, I don't know whether it has anything to do with this or not. This could be another relationship situation. It could be a different one. I feel more like this could be a friendship situation. Some of you Scorpios are going to be talking to the government about buying some kind of property or land. You may want to build, some of you Scorpios may want to build some kind of big, I don't know if it's, a plant of some sort. I don't really know what it's for, but I can see it. It's big. I see people, there may be barrels that get, forklifted around. Looks like 3 white buildings. I don't know. But anyway, regardless, some of you may buy some kind of property or land. That also comes up here with a Magician. Now look, you have a good card. See, you have your cards seem dramatic to me. Dramatic is what I feel. So you've got the Chariot. And this can be success. It can also be feeling pulled in 2 different directions. It can be having to make a choice between 2 different things. It could also symbolize travel. Anything you make now turns to gold. If you are a good craftsperson or anything you make, I don't care what it is, building motorcycles, designing websites, making sculptures, whatever it is, whatever you make, you can turn that to gold, meaning money, in May. And maybe even further on, really plug into your creativity and things that you can make and produce yourself, because you've got the Midas touch here on you. Now, I also feel in June, so it may go further than that, but that's what I see, May and June strongly, where if you've created anything, put it on the internet to sell it in fairs, put it online on a website, promote it, whatever, because this is a good fortuitous time for Scorpios to turn what they create into gold. Some of you have a new romance that's budding in the next 7 to 8 months. So it could happen for you now or in the next 7 to 8 months. And if any of you wanted to be in a serious commitment, like a marriage, there's marriage or living together like you're married at the end of the tunnel of the relationship. That's what how my guides phrased it. If you pursue anybody now, whisper sweet nothings into somebody's ear, that's what my guide said, you're going to get that kind of energy reciprocated to you. So if you're showing anybody you're into them and you'd like to, meet up and connect with them, you're going to get reciprocal energy now. I feel that some of you Scorpios are going to make plans to travel next month, and it could be to India. Some of you, because I'm hearing India comes up here, but it could be anywhere, but some of you getting ready to travel, but I feel like the travel is happening in June. I feel like you're going to have the finances to do things that you need to do. Some of you, because I really feel many Scorpios inspired to either upgrade their house or upgrade their living space or to sell their property and buy another. Comes up here strongly. So many of you Scorpios are going to feel driven and inspired to do that now in May, and maybe for the next 1.5 to 2 years even, because that energy, I'm surprised how it came up here. Came up weird at the end of that card. But it's got intense energy behind it, so I don't want it to seem unimportant because it actually is holding some weight. So the next thing I want to tell you is the gemstone crystal I got. The best one for you for May of 2022 is rose quartz. And rose quartz gives loving vibes. It purifies and opens the heart to promote self-love, love, friendship, deep inner healing, and peace. It's a calming stone, and it brings comfort in times of grief. It dispels negativity and protects against environmental pollution. So that sounds like a really good stone to have all the time, not just May. It's going to help you speak your mind, and especially if you have to give any kind of declarations of love to anyone, it's going to help you express your love more in May. It's going to bring some kind of peace within. It's like, I'm getting it for you like a very soothing stone for you to work with, use, or wear in May, because it would, like any emotional hurts or pains or heartache or grieving of any kind, it's almost like that, taking a throat lozenge for a sore throat. That's what this would be for you to wear it or sleep with it under your pillow in May. It's going to be like a healing, emotional healing stone for you. It's also going to be helpful and put you in the right frame of mind and auric field, emanating aura, to meet someone new. And you did have that. Some of you could, some relationship could come up for you this month. So this better have that rose quartz on hand, Scorpio. Better get that under your pillow. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, the most recent video series I post down below in the description box in the Show More section, and all the links for all these videos I record for Vimeo are also on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page. You can read all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on the zodiac sign you want under that video heading, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series I've recorded are my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for May 2022, where I stop these readings and then I continue on look into the crystal and get messages and predictions from my guides for you for May. That link is down below. Also, my solar eclipse in Taurus, psychic, tarot, and crystal readings are available. That's going to show you what's ending, beginning, the blessing, and the karmic lesson from the eclipse energy of this solar eclipse in Taurus, which is at April 30th, 2022. And I use the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards in that reading also with my crystal. And my very requested, every year people ask me when it's coming out, my career and finance, psychic, tarot, and crystal readings. Those predictions go out for 12 months. 12 to 18 months. They start in April of 2022 and go out until the end of October of 2023. Also, my big love readings for 2022 for singles and couples. The first half of the reading will be for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. But if you watch the entire video, there will be messages that will apply to you in regard to love and romance, whether you're singled or coupled. So I highly recommend watching the entire video for your sign. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are also available. And my Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, where I use the year ahead tarot layout. And those videos are running 40 minutes long, thereabouts. And they have 14 cards in that reading. Also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here for you on YouTube, there is a donation link that's connected to PayPal down below, listed underneath all of the video series I just listed. And I want to give a big shout out of thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools, usually tarot or oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal. And usually these predictions are five paragraphs long, written out, and many people do find that these messages and predictions resonate with them. You may also as well. I feel like if you're guided to go look at it, there's going to be messages that will make sense to you. So I hope you'll go check out those social media pages. I'd love to see you over there. So I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.